Hey, good morning, everybody. It's not morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Denver and Rio Grande Western Iron Horse morning model railroad chat that actually occurs in the afternoon. Well, Steve, I have a question. Hey, Claude, how are you going to drive operating on an hour of sleep in 100 hours? I'm concerned about your safety since I've already given you the deposit on that interview. It's good to see you. Very good to see you, Dave, and Art, and Claude, and Steve. Very pleased to have all y'all here. Uh, Developments on the D&RGW Iron Horse route are as follows. The video is done on the structure, and that video will be uploaded tonight as a premiere, probably for tomorrow. I was going to ask y'all a few questions. Dave, I needed to ask you about something real quick, too. What that actually means here today is going to happen basically during or directly after the broadcast is I'm going to be coming in here and preparing the ground in here for the roadbed. And all right, actually this broke, and so I used it, and I've got it lined out. I'm going to cut it with a jigsaw. It's tough for y'all to see the lines, but they're there. And there is no topic. The topic today is that we don't feel we need to have a model railroad topic. That is our topic. Hey, John, Master Bridge Builder. So, what I got to do is I got to get the ground here ready to take this. Because, Dave, you're going to be proud to know I'm laying both switches flat. Okay, there's going to be two Pico switches. They're going to be flat and level. Any grades or whatever will occur significantly before or after. So what I'm doing, in order to do that, I got to cut everything from the middle, or about 7 inches from this edge out. I got to dig in and cut it all out, and that's to include the bottom level of track. And all that's got to come out to level so I can set this in and run the Y in the right angle. And basically what it's going to do, I've drawn it all out, but basically what it's going to do is the Y is going to come, this is going to come into a Y about here. And I've measured it all. I know where it all goes. And then the right turnout will come in about here, leaving me a one, about 5 inches of straight before I hit that turn. That'll leave me 5-6 inches of straight between the switches, and I should be able to easily have 5, 6, 7 inches of straight before the switches. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna, if I do it right and I cut everything out like I'm talking about, back, down to the bone, and bare, and relay that entire area down there on the ground, including the old track there. I should be able to have it all level. I'm going to tear up my scenery. I'm going to tear up my track. I'm not going to be able to, I knew something wasn't right. I'm not going to be able to, there we go. I apologize for that. I didn't have my lighting on, any of it. Might have looked better before, now that I think about it. Anyway, so we're not going to have any trains running around here for a minute. I mean, basically from the minute I disconnect from this switch here, which is basically the first thing I'll do, I'm not going to be able to run trains until it's done. I say that I could probably run, the continuous part first, because I am going to lay that piece first. So there will be a point where I could start running trains, but that's a minute away. That's like two videos. I think everything in videos almost now, but that's like 2 videos away, and we're looking at 3-4 days at least before I'm going to be running trains again. The thing is, since I put the other structures in and have been jiggling everything around, they haven't been running great anyway. So that's the update with me today. That's what's going to be going on when I leave y'all. Now I'd like to talk with y'all a little bit, see how y'all are doing. I'm in the 80s here, I think. I don't think we've hit 90s, but it's humid. Now, it's only 51 humidity level in the train shed, but that doesn't mean that's what it is outside. Weather's fine. Dave, you said 105? Yeah, I feel you. Well, Steve, I know you live in a beautiful place. I'm aware of that. Is there anywhere in Oregon that's ugly? I guess there probably really is. And probably the weather's not great at some point either, is it? Yeah, Claude. Yeah, Claude. Hey, Claude. My wife works for an attorney. You reckon you could adopt me real quick before that trip? Yeah, kind of like Eastern Colorado, I guess, Steve. I didn't realize, though. I didn't really know that. Man. Look, it was hard not to be serene out there. I mean, there was some hustle and bustle in Denver and all that I did not care for. Um, yeah. It didn't it wasn't god awful cold in Colorado. It was a dry cold, so it wasn't bad. It gets there are weeks where it's colder here than it is there because of the humidity and the cold. But learning to deal with the snow, and man, the Denver traffic in the snow was bad. And see, when you and a bunch of your people moved to Colorado, from South Mississippi and you're in college, lots of people come out to visit. And we learned real quick that we didn't want to pick all them up from the airport because man, you could have like a 15-mile trip to the airport and take you 3.5, 4 hours to take and get back. We started putting them folks on shuttles. Oh, y'all remind me of something. PDR art. What time period do you model? All right, I got if Art's with me, I got a question out for him about what time period he models, and got a question for Steve Arnold. Steve, how far are you from Denver, like to drive? Oh, question for Dave. Are there any model railroad live streams this evening? It's Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Tuesday night. Anything going on? Oh, yeah, Art. Okay, so Art, I did a history on my line, and did you know that flood that hit Durango was it 1912? Right after they built the Moffat Tunnel, right after that. What does that? How did that affect the line that you model right now? Is what I was curious about. Dave, who's on track? Who does on track? Am I missing something? Am I forgetting something? Oh, okay. I had a skewed version of where you live, Steve. I mean, I actually know where it's at. I don't know why. You know how that is. Boxcar Benny. All right, Dave. Who is this Boxcar Benny, and why don't I know anything about him? Who are these people you're talking about? I feel like I'm missing out on a section of our niche. Oh wow. Okay. Woo yeah. You know, okay, Steve. Yeah, you know the Durango Silverton um has some beautiful stuff. Obviously, the Royal Gorge would be cool to model as well. And that Georgetown loop in just west of Denver, 50 minutes west of Denver. There's a Georgetown loop, Idaho Springs there. I'd love to live in Idaho Springs. Man, that was an awesome place. Best pizza I've ever eaten in Idaho Springs. I think it was called Bojo's. My friend and I argue about that. But anyway, Claude, There is a mountain pie place in Idaho Springs, Colorado. Have you ever heard of it? Any inclination of what I'm talking about? Clues? Because if not, I got a treat for you. There is a mountain pie, a place that serves pizza, a pizza place in Idaho Springs, but it ain't no pizza place, brother. It's a mountain pie place called, I think it's called Bojo's, but it's in Idaho Springs. When you roll through I-70, all right, if you I-70 west coming out of Denver, and you rolling through there, you gonna hit the foothills, blah blah blah. I'm talking about 40 minutes or so. You know where Idaho Springs is. Get off in Idaho Springs if y'all are hungry. There's a pizza place right there on the main strip. They sell pizza by the pound. You don't order like pizza. You order how many pounds of pizza you want, and it's a pie type pizza. So you like say you want chicken and sausage and bacon and cheese and onions and peppers, and they got like 4 kinds of sauces, and you just tell them what kind of sauce you want in there, and then it's got like a crust on the top and a crust on the bottom, but it's a pizza, it's a pie. You buy it about a pound. Whew. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. Yeah, yeah. Unless y'all are like really trying to eat Coloradian and healthy and whatnot, I recommend going because it's awesome. And if you go, I would love a video, please, of your pie coming. We used to go, my buddy Vinny and I, and a few others, we used to go, we would go I-70 when we were still in Denver before we moved up to Boulder. We would go I-70 to Idaho Springs to go up to St. Mary's Glacier. See, it kept snow there 24/7. And we could hike up to the snow. We'd take guests. It was free. We camp up there on the lake. And usually we'd go up there a couple of days. And on our way down, we'd stop there and eat good because, we park and then pack a mile up. So we had to carry basically everything for 2 days. And so when we'd come down, we'd stop there and fill up on the way home. It was tough to stay awake on the way home after that. Oh, you gone? You gone, Steve? We wish y'all a happy trip and safe trip, and tell Blue we said hello. Um, Roy, ain't you lurking on us? And Dave, tell me more about this thing that happens on Tuesdays. I don't follow it. I'm not sure if I'm subscribed. If I'm subscribed to these guys, I'm certainly not. I haven't done the bell thing because I don't know anything about it. Um, this is a weekly show, and these are 4 guys. You said they. Is it like a? Uh, might have seen it. Oh, yeah, yeah. You don't have to get quite to Denver, Steve. You'd stop short, I think, because I would imagine you would come from the west end. So you could cut a good 45 minutes off your trip. You could change that to probably 18 and a half hours. Um, and now, one thing that's cool is Art, Claude, and y'all, we all are within the same state and kind of time period, right? I'm 1950s. I'm not as focused as Art yet, but I'm late 40s, early to mid 50s still, kind of trying to figure out exactly. And Claude, what are you, time period? Late 40s, very early 50s. All right. And you're HON3HO. Art UHO? I don't know if Art's still around. I know Steve's in. Dave, you're in, right? Anyone just joined us, actually, I noticed that I've got a few people came in. This is Brian with the Denver and Rio Grande Western Iron Horse Route. All we've done today is talk about the weather and where we live. We've been good to each other. We talked about Blue, Steve's dog. To recap real quick, we're covering some the live stream tonight. I think Dave said 7 p.m. Eastern. And I was asking about that because if there wasn't one, I was thinking about doing the premiere thing or maybe doing one myself. But I really, that would be totally if there was not one at all. So I didn't want to do that. That's why I was asking Dave. I just figured he'd know. But I will probably try to step in on that and check that out. Oh, Lord. Well, Dave, didn't you say that you have a couple layouts going, or you're laying a new one? All right. So what I'm going to do this evening is I'm fixing to cut into a bunch of my tracking scene work. Actually, an update. We did make some progress on Google Hangouts yesterday, so we could get more of y'all involved and in here. I can. Um, I can go live through the Google Hangout and show you both cameras. I cannot yet be live and have another participant in. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my email um, in the comment in the chat right now. And if you have a Gmail account and you'd be willing to help me test some of that, I don't know that I need your mobile number as well for sure, but in the test yesterday, so I might need that. So if you're not comfortable giving that out, I totally understand because I'm not really comfortable giving all that out either to just random people. But I do have somebody on here that I'm comfortable enough with sharing my number with, and we tested it, and I had a little difficulty, so might need to do some tests outside there and see what's going on. So if you are willing, I'm going to leave my email in here. And if you'll shoot me an email, I'll have your email and I can try it that way. But kind of what it's looking like is I've got to have you in my contacts maybe. And if I have to have you in my contacts, I don't know if I have to have a number connected to that or not. So if you're somebody who jumps in with me every day and wouldn't mind jumping into a Google Hangout with me if I could get it to work, again, I'm going to leave my email in there. Shoot me an email, please. I'm going to do that right now. Well, um, yeah, we gonna work on it. Now, um, what I would do from that one is probably send you my contact information in regard to my Gmail account and those kind of things. And the Gmail accounts with us, kind of getting them together, we maybe could get together on the Hangouts as well. Um, I don't know why we were having the problem we were having yesterday. I mean, it's probably my PC. I might have to, kind of scrap the idea of having satellite people together. And again, there's a couple problems I need to work out. There's some things I need to iron out. And I went into all that because I wanted to tell y'all that I'm going to be cutting. I would love to be able to show you what I got to do right here. I got to cut in pretty deep to my scenery to lay this track, and I'm going to be doing that this evening. And I'm not going to be able to run trains once I do that. I've got the video coming out tonight. I got a few people new. Got a video coming out tonight about the track work that went involved in this. And if I can find the other piece, my buddy Vinny came up with a heck of a plan to use skewers with the hardboard. Because, see, I've got an S-turn there after the switch. And after the switch, there's an S-turn. And I had to run structures adjacent to it. And the switch is level, but there are changes in levels and a slight grade change when you come after the switch. And so I needed to be able to adjust my hardboard that I wanted to be all one piece to different levels at different heights. Now, I could have cut a bunch of poles and hope they fit right, stick it down and hope it was right. Or my buddy came up with this idea where we could do this. And I got the video going to come out. It's ready. I just need to upload it. I actually thought about premiering that this evening. Or if not, I'll definitely have it coming out tomorrow. And what I'm going to be doing next, when I get all this, I'm going to be videoing, getting the groundwork ready and laying this roadbed in right here. And I got to make sure it's flat. So I got to cut all the grade and scenery out. Now I'm not laying that whole board in there. I'm cutting out as little as whatever I can keep, I'm going to. You don't even own a smartphone. Oh. You take a picture and it turns off. Okay. And that's the thing. Some of us, I don't have quality technology. I really don't. I got a $400 Dell computer, an iPhone, a $45 Logitech C920. I mean, maybe it shows, but it seems to work all right. Again, because it's not top of the line stuff that I paid lots of money for, since it's all not the opposite of that, there are some functionality issues and challenges that you have to go through. But what I'm going to be doing here in a little while is I'm going to be hanging up with y'all, unfortunately, and I'm going to be cutting into the layout pretty good, taking track up. Everything kind of hurts me to do that. I'd like to put the train on and run it real good around, but I've been messing with stuff so much and everything. But the video upload of me laying everything in preparation to accept the cork and the design and the switches and all that, that video upload will come out to Saturday morning at 10:30 Central Time. Now, because that happens, then I'm going to have to go ahead and take care of that. Now, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Once the track is not connected, I go into a hyperdrive and work begins to take place on the D&RGW pretty quickly, because when trains aren't running, I don't really like to do much. If I wasn't shooting video of the project, I don't shoot video if trains aren't running normally. But when you're doing a project like this, I guess you got to. I understand. Yeah, I appreciate that, Dave. You know what? A good suggestion right now is there a now? I do have to put this word in there, y'all. Is there a good poor man's alternative to this that is not going to cause problems? I mean, I know this isn't expensive, but the fact of the matter is in order for me to order it, I got to pay shipping too, and blah. So, is there like a? Because I mean, I can't go to. I don't think they have this at Michael's. I don't think they have this at Home Depot. I don't think they have this like this at Walmart. I could be wrong. I have a Hobby Lobby, I have a Michael's, I have a Home Depot, I have a Lowe's, I have a Walmart, but I don't think they have this. Sheet cork, and so what is that, Dave? Quarter inch? Or no, that's probably a 16th of an inch. I guess I could just take it in there. I guess it might say it on the box too. Duh. 1/8. So a 16th. 1/8, my brother. So I think that's probably what I should do. I mean, yeah, Claude, I understand. I was actually, that's why I was pointing that out, because, our young friend Steve Arnold, he has a 1.5 inch scale train and an N scale train set. And the interesting thing is that there's an easy conversion he can use. And so that made me think of that. But, yeah, if you're here and we hadn't talked to you, say hello. If Roy steps in or stops in or watches this, Roy, I did watch your contest video and commented today, and we'll continue to stop in and get some views in for you and leave some. I don't know if the comments will help. I liked, I commented, and watched one of the contest video. Now. He's a little low on watch time, so YouTube's restricting him or something. So people, if you're here and you know Roy H is Container Man 68. John Schoolkill, not John Schoolkill, John of Schoolkill Railroad has a project, a video of that he uploaded, a scratch build project he did of a bridge. The video is of the most excellent quality, y'all. When I mean that with the utmost. I watched it from beginning to end. He's got some cool stuff that for creators even to kind of awe at. He actually does a little history on the bridge that he does, and excellent construction. I recommend y'all check that out. Steve has a Arnold on his channel has a train video that is our videos, several that are excellent, as well as some layout tours you should check out. Um, Claude's channel is fantastic. I mean, Claude hand lays HON3 and dual HO track. Enough said. Builds planes out of wood. Really, really, really nice ones. Check his channel out. Dave BNSF is working on the switching layout right now, waiting on a video coming on that. Bill's got 30 feet. He's not with us today, but Bill, William, I can't remember. If anybody can remember the name of Bill's channel, put it down there for me, because he is getting ready to, he's doing track work right now. He's primarily a scenery and modeler type guy, but he's getting a little more into running trains, and he's got about 30 feet of track work he's working on power drops for, so he's got a video coming up soon. That was lengthy. Let's see, who else do we know was here today? Art. I myself have got to step over to your channel today. I need to set a bell on your channel. I'll be honest, I don't know what it's about. I got to get over there. Who else we got? Yeah, you know, I'm doing, Steve says channel promos boom, and I didn't even realize I was doing that. It kind of started. I did after I did about 2 of them, but I didn't mean to when I started off. And I guess it started with Roy. Yeah, I definitely didn't mean to get into that. It was an accident. But I don't know if we won any beauty pageants, but a dang good group of fellas. Okay. Art does not yet have any content, but he is working towards that. All right, y'all. Let me talk to y'all real quick before I let you go, because I got 8 of y'all here, and I think I'm almost sure 5 or 6 of y'all kind of like me. All right. I'll go on record as saying a few of y'all do at least. So, I set a little goal of 200 subscribers, modelers, model railroad subscribers, somewhere in our niche hobby, something to do with it. The goal was by August to have 200, and we are really dead on 150, and there's 50 days between now and August. So I'm hoping to collect a quality modeler subscriber a day on average between now and August, and any help y'all could give me with that I would appreciate. You know, again, I'm trying to, I don't promote on Facebook and to families and my family and my friends and all that stuff, because they're not into our hobby. That's not what I'm trying to do. So if you know of anybody that might be interested in what I'm doing, what we do here, what we're planning on doing together when technology allows us, I'm gonna just right now. What I'm gonna tell y'all, who I got 80 y'all here, and like I said, I think I got everybody that I'm used to having, but maybe Bill. But I mean, what I want to do is once we hit the fall, I want to do a once a week live stream where I'm not on anybody else's shirt tail. And that's Roy actually right there commenting on my comment. But what I was saying is, my idea is by the fall to have a little group of y'all together, and for us to, you know, have videos on the live stream, have like videos of your layouts running. And I have an idea for the name of it and all that stuff. But basically, that's what we're doing this summer. We're trying to get a group of people together that are good folks that like to hang out, and hopefully get a little base for a channel where other people come in and we feature layouts once a week and we talk about them and we chat and get together, and then we meet up on other channels all other times as well. I just would like to do that. You know, that's something that I'm kind of leaning towards. Maybe we'll be able to do one day. I want to thank all of y'all for being here. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to check my messages. I'm going to look at the chat over here before I hang up and hang up. But I'm actually anxious to kind of get off with y'all so I can get to work on this. I'm leery because I got to cut the track, but time. Yeah, see, and what I'm thinking is, oh yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm thinking we'll start with us doing it. I imagine John's going to have something together pretty good by then. Steve's already got something good together. Dave's working on something right now. Bill sounds like his is any day now. Claude's close. It sounds like. I know Claude can already. Claude can already do a tour of the model room like 8 times. I'd watch it at least. But so anyway, there's things we can do to get together. I just got to get the functionality working. So we're going to try to get it together. One of the things is that pesky speed and the bit rates and all that stuff that I'm actively trying to familiarize myself with. John of Schoolkill, I actually tried to reach out to you via your Gmail yesterday. My experience was that if you're not in my contacts, you didn't even get the message. So if you did not even get the messages, or if you did and it was not a convenient time, if you would let me know one way or the other. Again, if I ever send y'all a Google Hangout request and it's not a good time, just totally disregard it. I'm just trying to get some people in there to see how things work. And if you do come in and you don't feel like paying attention to me, you can just point it up at the wall for a minute. So I'm going to get to work over here on my video for Saturday's upload. I got to get the groundwork all ready to accept that hardboard. And I look forward to visiting with some of you tonight, probably on the 7 p.m. thing. And then tomorrow I'll be back on early. And I might even be I might go live and then do the premiere. Think I should go live and do the premiere, or do the premiere and then go live? Huh. Live followed up with a premiere, or premiere followed up with live? What if we went live during the premiere? I trust you, Claude. We're going to do the premiere first tomorrow, followed up by the live stream right after. We'll hang out and chat. I'll be able to give you some updates on what's going on over here. Still talk more about y'all's layout, y'all. I don't want monopolize all the time. Right now it's basically because the camera things all we're talking about is mine. But I do appreciate y'all stopping in and chatting and supporting and all that stuff. And please understand that when I watch your videos, I'm gonna watch them. Okay? If I need 18 minutes to watch one of your videos, then I'm gonna make sure I got 18 minutes. All right. I ain't gonna say I'm not looking at a text or something if something comes in, but I do. If I don't watch all your videos probably from everything history back, but the current stuff I'm trying to stay current with, and when I watch them, I do watch them, y'all. And I appreciate your support in my channel, and I'm gonna try to do the same with yours. If y'all are able to help me get a few quality subscribers, I really would appreciate it. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the premiere at 10:30 a.m. Central Time tomorrow, Wednesday. That's going to be June 12th. I'm going to do the premiere tomorrow morning for the adjacent structures. 10:30 a.m. We'll go live after that and hang out. I appreciate y'all. This is Brian with the Denver and Rio Grande Western Route. Denver and Rio Grande Western Iron Horse Route. Signing off for tonight. We'll see y'all tonight at the 7 p.m. thing. Or if not, I hope to see y'all definitely tomorrow morning at 10:30. Y'all have a good night.